Hello, ESL. This is JV on the call for your Week 10 race at Las Vegas. Drivers have come to gamble at Vegas. The top five are separated by 8 points. We're going to be in for a great race today. All the points have been magnified as we get ready to go around turn 4 and get ready for the start of the race. Green flag is out and Week 10 is underway. The Tiger Man, he was on the pole, so he is looking to continue his consistency from last week. As Brogan is to the outside and outside lane, showing some speed early today. His name hasn't been called much. As we are 3 wide for second and third place. That's a tough spot to be. The 84 is in a tough spot. Really don't want to be there right now. Tiger Band's right behind Brogan. Now you have Gerald in that fight for third place as they're 3 wide in the front stretch. Things could get very dicey right now. As Tyler Command is already headed into the pits. It's tough to see what's going on with him right now. As we have a battle for the lead with Gerald in the middle. And his teammate in the inside trying to get second place. Now he's also going for the lead. We see Justin Chris in second. Behind him is Amelia Rose. The restarts at Vegas can get a little crazy for the first few laps. With Gerald Smith leading the way. Justin Chris second, Amelia Rose third, now second. As you can see, there was a crazy pileup. That was in the start of the race. See if we can get a better view. 79 goes into the 8, and then it's just a chain reaction. Now we know why these cars headed into pit road. Number 8 is definitely out the race as Amelia Rose takes the lead. Justin Chris second, Beryl DeMora third. As you see, Tyler Command, he is out the pits. He's on his out lap currently. Justin Chris with the lead. Amelia Rose got very loose, lost a ton of positions back to 8th. And here comes Andrew Green. This is every week. This Brew Crew team in the NASCAR Cup Series is very strong. They bring in fast cars to the track every week. Evan Ethel's third with another Brew Crew. Merle McGuire in fourth and Gunny in fifth. So just like last week, they have 3 cars in the top 10. Now Andrew Green takes a peek in the inside as we go around turn 3. And he easily takes the lead. The inside lane seems to be pretty fast. We have a battle for second. As Merle now takes second, and now Buku is 1, 2, and 3. It might be a long race for the rest of the field if these three can stay up front. Now, Evan Ethel is trying to break up that Buku 1, 2, 3. And here comes Gerald right behind Gunny. Oh, the 12 got into the 34, put him in the wall. That definitely hurts the 34's chances for a title. He is currently in second. That hurts so bad right now. That is not what you want to see. He's in the pits trying to get some repairs done. We'll keep you guys posted if he comes back out on the track. He needs every point right now. Now is not the time to lose a ton of points. As Andrew Green and Merrill McGuire, they're starting to run away a little bit. Still a long way to go. Anything can happen. Now Merrill goes into the inside. Now he takes that lead. That inside lane, it's very fast, and we have a cool track since we're racing at night. It's 76 degrees. As you see, Gunny trying to take third place, and does take third place. Evan Ethel in fourth, and his teammate Justin Chris in fifth. Gunny to the inside of Andrew. Tire wear will start making an impact on this race. Who can put together the consistent laps is the key. As we have 30 laps to go to the end of stage 1. Here comes Evan Ethel. He takes second. Once you get out on the outside, you start losing a lot of positions. You definitely don't want to be stuck out there for too long. As you see, that happened to Amelia Rose. Amelia Rose is already down to 16th position. Now Evan Ethel in a battle for the lead. He easily takes the lead away from Merle with Gunny right behind him. Gunny's trying to make it back to back. All Evan sees right now is a sea of Buku cars as they are 2, 3, and 4, or 2, 3, and 5 now. He's all alone up front as Gunny dives to the inside, takes the lead. It's back to Gunny and Merrill leading the way. Northern Lights is definitely showing some speed as well, as they have 3 cars in the top 10. It's Gunny and Evan 1 and 2 with Merrill third. Evan's trying to reclaim the lead. The time he gets up front doesn't last too long. Seems like the leads don't last long, a few laps, and someone else comes in and takes it. to lead as we go to the front stretch, and we have 25 laps to go to the end of stage 1. As we have a battle for 4th, Gunny and his teammate Andrew. Right now, every point is huge right now. Your top 5 in points is Gunny, Stewart, which he was in an incident, definitely hurt him. Merrill, Justin, Chris, Andrew, and Doug Britton. Doug Britton is currently in 19th, so he definitely has to make his way up the field to make something happen. Right now, he's behind a ton of traffic. And Stewart is back out on the track, but he is 35th. So all he can hope for is a lot of cautions for the cars that are up front in the standings have issues as well. Evan Ethel is currently in the lead with Justin Chris right behind him. These stage points are huge right now. Now Gunny takes second away temporarily from Justin. Who will have the long run speed? Ethel still in the lead. Gunny second, Justin Chris third, Merrill fourth, Green fifth. Laps to go to the end of the stage. Now Gunny dives to the inside to take the lead from Evan. Evan holding strong on the outside now. Maybe that outside is starting to get some speed. Now Justin Chris goes into the inside of Gunny for second place. And there's Tiger Band, currently in fifth. The last 2 weeks he has been putting together some great races. He will be a free agent at the end of the season, so he might be a hot commodity when the season is over. Ethel in second, trying to hold off Green. Evan has shown speed. Once he gets up front, he seems to struggle just a little bit, but he definitely has speed today. As he goes into the inside as we go around turn one. Takes the lead right back with Andrew in second. Andrew Green trying to take second away from his teammate. The top four are Northern Lights and Buku cars. Tire wear is definitely causing some issues for drivers right now. I'm sure they can't wait to get into the pits We're 30 laps into this run, just about. We have 15 laps to go. Justin Chris makes a move to the inside, takes the lead. As the 26 gets too high, gets very close to the wall. That's definitely a sign of his tires definitely being very worn. It's harder to hold on to that lane. Justin Chris pulls away. Not by much, a few car lengths. Gunny's still there, and he is charging. We haven't had to deal with much lap traffic yet. We'll see if that plays a role later on during the race. Now Gunny's back onto the bumper of the 499, close to the inside, trying to reclaim the lead. There's been so many lead changes. Justin Chris holds him off for a second. Now you see Evan back in the picture. Now Gunny goes to the outside instead, trying to make the outside work. They're neck and neck, but now the 499 takes the lead once again. It's definitely not easy to make passes. Gunny's trying to look to the outside, trying to make the outside work. Now he takes the lead. How long can he hold that lead for? He wants those stage points as we have the number 2, Chris Andrews, into the pits, followed by the 79. Can't see if there's any damage. Seeing a replay here. Ooh, they definitely touched right there. That is definitely what happened there. They touched. That's unfortunate for 79. He's having a pretty solid season. Back to the leaders with Evan now with the lead. With the move on Gunning to take second place. Evan has created a little bit of distance. As you see the number 2, he's out the pits. Number 79 is still in there. He has some damage to the right front. As we have 8 laps to go to the end of the stage. The 79 is on the apron coming out the pits. Evan trying to hold on to the lead. The 26 goes to the inside. Takes the lead. Evan Effel's way up on the high side. Not the place you want to be right now with worn tires. Tiger band right behind the number 26. As we have 6 laps to go to the end of the stage. been a while, stage one. A ton of lead changes. Some drivers are in a championship hunt. Haven't had a great start. Five laps to go. Evan Ethel to the inside of Tiger takes second place. Now he wants to charge to the front again, trying to take that lead. He just got a little wide and lost a few positions, but he's right back up there again. Definitely a ton of speed in that car. Now he takes a look to the inside of the 26. He easily takes first place. Three laps to go. Andrew and Merle are your top five, so they would get stage points right now. So that'll be huge for them. Two laps to go. There's a lapped car right now ahead of Evan, the number 510. Evan trying to get past him. Now there's a crowd behind him. One lap to go to the end of the stage. Can Evan hold on? Andrew wants those 5 points. If he wins the stage, he's going to do everything he can to pass Evan as he goes to the inside. Makes the pass as we head into turn 4, into the front stretch. Andrew Green wins stage 1. What a first stage. Andrew Green makes a pass right at the end to win the stage. Those are huge points for that team right now. He is focused today and focused on winning that championship. Will go in and get fresh new tires. I really think the whole field probably going to come in at this point. Oh, but it looks like the track is broken. Andrew Green just disappeared. Evan Ethel's ahead of the pace car. So there's definitely some type of glitch with the pace car. So we're gonna have to restart this race, different track. Give me a few minutes, I'll select another mile-and-a-half track and we'll rerun it. are back, but we are at Kentucky this time around. Since the AI created havoc in the last race. But Tiger Band is once again your pole winner, leading. Gonna lead the start of this race. With Merle second, Evan third, Mike fourth, Odeon fifth. Green flag is out. Tiger takes the lead with Evan in second, Merle in third as they battle for second. Evan to the inside of Tiger. As you see the 79 trying to make it 3 wide. CJ in the middle. A lot of action to start this race. Tiger leads the way with Evan in second. Now he takes a peek into the inside. He easily takes the lead as the 56 goes way wide. With Merle in second. Brewster Rodden into the pits. Looks like he has right front damage to start this race. Evan looking to take back the lead from Merle. As we see Delp in third. Leads the way, showing a ton of speed early. The number 79 in Delp in third, fourth, Justin Chris fifth. We have another car in the pits, Chris Andrews. See if we can see anything that happened. Ooh, the 34 goes into the wall. He collides with the 299. It just hasn't been the 34's day whatsoever. He's still out there, didn't go into the pits. He definitely has right front damage. That's going to impact that car. They don't want to risk losing more points if they go into the pit. So right now, it's probably better to stay out if you can hang out there to the end of the stage. He's currently in 29th position. Merle still leads the race. With Odeon in second. Delp third. Top 5 has separated themselves a little bit. The 6th place car, which is Zach. Now the 79 goes to the outside As the 8's trying to push him. Now the 8 decides to go and almost make it 3 wide there. 79 takes the lead. He drops right down to the apron. To a low lane. Now he pulls away with Justin in second. Now Stewart finally decides they can't risk it no more. They have to come in. You don't want to risk it with a cut tire. Might as well come in, repair the damage now, and hopefully try to get back into the lead lap. He's already 2 laps down though. Mr. Rollins back out on the track. The number 79 continues to lead. Now Justin Chris goes to the inside, trying to take the lead for the first time in this race. It seems like both lines have a ton of speed. '79 tries to make a run again to the outside. As we're neck and neck as we cross the line. 79 takes the lead right back. Now the 499 goes wide. Now Delp in second. And Merrill has dropped down to 6th. Rose fighting for 8th position with the number 12, and then Brogan in there on the inside. Let's go through the field and see your leaders in points. We start with Gunny. He is currently 15th. Stewart, he's currently 35th. He's still in the pits. They are trying to get that car out there as soon as possible. He needs every point he can get right now. Justin Chris, he is 3rd currently. And he is 4th in the standings. Andrew Green, he's tied for 5th in the standings. He is currently 14th. And he is tied with Doug Britton. Doug Britton is 16th. As Brian Delp is your leader right now. We have 30 laps to go to the end of the stage. As the 49 makes a move to the outside of the 79 with Evan right behind him, his teammate. They make a charge to the front. One bad move and you go to the outside. There's no grip way up there. Let's take a ride with Merle McGuire. Number 79 has the lead. Justin Chris in second, Merrill third. Mike Concho fourth, Evan fifth. Those are your top five. As you can see, Stewart is back out on the track. Seems like they fixed some of that damage. He's on fresh tires, so he might be able to get a lap back. It's every little bit right now he can get. Currently at 35th, 8 laps down. He's got his work cut out for him. We are at Kentucky. Justin Chris taking a peek to the inside. So he gets back in line for a moment. Goes back to the inside. This time he takes the lead. As you see the 34 in those fresh tires, he has a ton of grip. He's right now 3 wide. He's desperately looking to get 1 lap back. All that battling with the 34 is making the 499 create some distance. He's got a few car lengths ahead of the 79. There goes the 34 getting his lap back. So he still has some speed in that car after they repaired that damage. Now Honcho to the outside. Takes second from the 79, Odeon. We have a battle for 7th with Zach. Takes the 7th from CJ. Haven't heard yet. CJ will be bringing back Can-Am Racing for season 8. So he will be leaving low fuel and bringing back Can-Am. Looking to put a contender for next season. As Berto Demora is in the pits. He is on his way out. Not sure what's going on with that car. He is currently 1 lap down. As Justin Chris still leading the race. With 17 laps to go to the end of the stage. Merrill's in 3rd. make a charge to the front. 79 takes a look to the outside. Gets back in line. Now Merle goes to the inside of the 79. Takes second right from him. Snooze, you lose. Now Merle with a battle for the lead. All of a sudden, he just has some speed. We're 30 laps into this run. Justin Chris still in the lead. He has a ton of speed. Got Merrill second. Mike in fourth. The number 79 keeps going back and forth, but he's holding steady in the top three. Oh, as a 38 hits the 24. Let's take a look at what happened there. He just loses it, goes right into the 24. He just loses traction there, it seems like. Gets very loose, has nowhere to go, tries to go down, hits the 24. That could have been a lot worse. 24 is still out on the track. So is the 38. That was a close call. As the 24 now comes in, definitely has to repair that damage. You could have a tire that's going low. Anytime you have fender damage, you could easily cut a tire, so it's better to be safe. Still early in the race, so you can get some positions back. The 79 goes to the inside, trying to take the lead. Does take the lead. Laps go to the end of stage one. We got Odion, Merle, Justin, Mike, and Brian, your top five. Out of those five, Merle is the one in the championship hunt. So these are big points for him. Also, Justin Chris, those two cars in the top five. These points are big right now. Now the 34 is starting to lose some speed. So he lost that lap that he gained right back. He is also in the hunt, but he is currently 35th. It's just unfortunate for that team. Zach is still in the pits. Gunny's in 10th, trying to make a pass over his teammate. As he's in the outside. traffic, dirty air, definitely slows down that car. But Gunny tends to make moves towards the end of the race, so can't count him out yet. The 79 still leads the way as we're getting closer to the end of the stage. Five laps to go. Now the 79 and 33 have put some distance on Justin. They have definitely pulled away. They got about a second and a half lead on the 499. We are 40 laps into this run. This is where you want to have speed in these long runs. Goes to take some lead to the inside, trying to take the lead. Does take the lead from the 79. These are very big stage points for the 33 if he could hold on to this lead. Two laps to go. 79 goes back to the inside. He's like, not today. I want these 5 stage points. This might be a battle for the stage one here as we go back and forth. One lap to go to the end of the stage. We go around turn 2 into the backstretch. With a little bit of distance. Go around turn 4. '79 wins stage 1. That was a great stage 1. We will see who decides to go into the pits. I'm pretty sure everyone will be coming in as Odeon puts a great stage 1 together, battling that 33. The 79 is going to also be a free agent at the end of the season. So teams are definitely on a lookout for drivers that put together solid runs. Mike Honcho and Brian Delp decide to stay out. That's a very interesting call that might not pan out too great. Odion is your stage 1 winner. As Andrew Green is back in the pits. It's possible he missed his stall, something happened, but he is back in the pits. Definitely looks like he missed his stall. This definitely hurts. Now he has to work his way up through the field. He can't afford too many more mistakes. As we could hear Andrew Green screaming to the crew chief. He is not happy right now. There's nothing wrong with a little adversity for the 26 team. We know he's got speed. But this restart might be chaotic. The first 2 cars are on lap worn tires that are about 40-something laps old. So this could get very interesting. Your top 10 is Mike, Brian, Odion, Justin, Brogan, Merle, Travis, CJ, Amelia, and Gunny. Those are your top 10. As we round turn 3. And we get ready for the restart. Green flag is out. We start stage 2 and Mike pulls away. All along though, as he has those worn tires. The 79 goes to the inside with Delp. quickly catching up to the 12 as we see Brogan in the inside. Now the 79 goes to the outside. He gets a little wide. Well, he's on fresh tires, so he's definitely can hang. The 12 puts on a block to the 3. Now he goes to the outside trying to block the 79. He's trying to stay in front, but he can't. He's on worn tires. The 3 takes the lead. Now CJ's trying to split through. 3 wide. Merrill's in second, climbed right back up with Travis, a name we haven't called today yet. Now CJ's on the outside of the 405 trying to take third place. As the number 3 is pulling away, CJ takes third. Things are definitely starting to ratchet up. Travis Arthur in 5th. Brogan with the lead. As the number 8 is on an apron. Headed into the pits. He's had enough of this. He has some damage to the right front. Big mistake staying out. As the caution is out. What a wreck. The 577 as we see the 26. That is bad news for the 26. This is what can happen when you're in the back of the field. The 512 and the 577 get together. The 26 has nowhere to go. He just has nowhere to go, and he hits that 577, screws up his whole front. He has no bumper, completely gone. That is just heartbreaking for the 26. They have that pit stop blunder now. This just can't get any worse for the 26 team. As Andrew Green was just on the radio swearing at his pit crew chief. This is not going to be, they're not going to have a great meeting after the race, that is for sure. But a lot can still happen. He just has to stay on the track, get as many points as he can. What an unfortunate turn of events for that team, though. You can ride high one week, the next week you could just hit the lowest of lows. It's just how it is in racing sometimes. As Rooster Rodden is getting his lap back. The 26 is in the pits trying to get some repairs done. The important part is getting that car out on the track, turning some laps. let's take a look at the NASCAR Cup power rankings for week 9. As you see, Andrew Green, he's actually up on top of the power rankings. That's going to hurt him. He probably dropped down with he has a 94.4 rating. Merrill second. He holds steady. Stuart Zomilia went up a spot to third. Gunny up 4 spots to fourth. Britton fifth. Justin Chris sixth. Zach seventh. CJ eighth. Rooster ninth. And Lee dropped down 3 spots to 10th. We should get the 1 to go signal this time around. Current cars in the pits is Brian Delp, Andrew Green, the 512 and the 577. As we go double file, as Andrew Green has come out onto the track. They've got that bumper back on. He still has some slight damage, but that is some good news. He is only 1 lap down. It could have been a lot worse. And there is another stage, so he can get back on the lead lap. So his race really is not over yet. So they can still salvage most of this race. Pit crew was working hard to get that car out. As we head around turn 4, as we've seen, the restarts are hectic. I don't see nothing different with this one. Green flag is out. The 33 with a great jump. He easily has the lead. As CJ Brogan fight for second. Brogan takes second. Amelia Rose in the inside. As Brogan gets very wide, very close to the wall. Now Amelia and Merrill teammates up front. CJ in third. Fighting with Justin Chris. Justin Chris trying to get past that 222. As someone just hits the wall. Wow, the 38 just slams into the 125. The 299 actually clips him. 299 gets loose. Slams into the 125. That was a hard hit. Hopefully everyone is okay. As you see the 21 a little loose there, but he saves it. Then the 299 just clips the 38. He goes right up the track, hits the 125. The 125 slams right into the wall. That front is gone. Then his own teammate Rooster finishes him off Let's take a ride with the 125. That was a tough hit. Hopefully Lotus is okay. This season has just went from good to bad in the last 2 weeks. As he heads into the pits. That car is mangled from the front to the back. Owner's not going to be happy about that repair fee. And this has been a blessing for the 26, as Andrew is about to get back on the lead lap. The 26 has had a wild ride this race. They have faced a ton of adversity. If he can stay clean the rest of this race, he will probably still be in the hunt for the championship come the last week, which is next week. This is huge for that team right now. He is looking to win his second championship in the ESL. As the 34 comes out pit road, he is also in the hunt, but he is currently 34th. Just a tough break for that team, and Evan Ethel seems to be out the race. He might be in the garage. Will he come back? We will see. We will keep everyone posted. He is currently not in the hunt, but it's good to get some momentum heading into the off season. Merle, Amelia, CJ, Justin, Odeon, your top 5. Gunny is in 12th. These are your drivers that are in the hunt. Gunny, 12th. Doug in 10th. Stewart, 34th. Merle is leading the race. Andrew Green is 26th. And Justin Chris is 4th. Still a little over half the race is left. So much more can happen, and we've had a lot happen today. Evan Ethel is back on pit road. As we head around turn 4 for the restart. Green flag is out. Merle to another quick start. Now CJ goes to the inside of the 337. Takes over second place. CJ's trying to take the lead as he easily takes the lead. Merle goes a little wide. Esteban is second, Rick Brogan third. Merle lost a few positions there as we see the rookie now in the mix in fourth. JQ. The three trying to hold on into the inside. Currently has second place. Now he tries to block Amelia. Now he's trying to block Owen on the top. He's doing a good job of blocking both of them. The 21. Something just happened to the 21. Let's see. Johnny gets loose, taps onto the 84. 21 goes down and just hits the wall. That's just been the 21's season so far. Fast car, but just getting unlucky as CJ pulls away from the 79. Brogan and Odeon fighting for second. Neck and neck. Now JQ splits them both. JQ the rookie up to third. Smith in fourth. Brogan in fifth. Merle's at sixth, but he's trying to make his way back up to the front. He just got a little wide earlier, lost a few positions. It's a little tough when you're back in that dirty air trying to get through again. He has speed, so we'd be no surprise if he's back up front soon. As we have 13 laps to go into the end of stage 2. Merle's trying to go to the inside of the 79. As we see Billy Sauter call his name for the first time today. CJ continues to lead as he actually is pulling away. .11 laps to go. He has a 2-second lead on the 79. This is not what everyone wants to see that are fighting for championship points. And Sauter's trying to take second place from the 79. He goes to the outside. Takes second place. The 61 is showing some late speed. They must have done some great adjustments at that last pit stop. As the 299 heads into the pits, he has a ton of damage on that car. Billy Sauter still in second. As Gerald goes to the outside of the 79, also trying to make a pass. He does make that pass. Danny Flores is also in the pits. He's definitely has some damage to that car. There's Tiger Van in 8th. That is today's pole winner. Andrew Green is up to 24th. Still showing he has some speed in that car. That's great news for that team. CJ continues to lead. We have 6 laps to go to the end of stage 2. Now Gerald is in 2nd. And the caution comes out. Once again. As Rooster is on the apron, let's see if we know what happened to him. And Rooster has blown his engine. Couldn't make it back to pit road, so caution is out. That's just been the type of day for the 01. We might have 1 lap to the end of this stage if we go back to green. If we don't, CJ will be the stage 2 winner as everyone is coming down pit road. As we see Doug Britton come out the pits, he is currently 23rd, also in the championship hunt. Merrill in the pits. this might be a fuel play here, as we can go about 50 laps on fuel, a little over 50 laps. So they definitely all should make it to the end. It's definitely been a wild one. We will see how many stage laps we have left until the end of the stage. We might get the one to go here. If we do, might be a 2-lap shootout. So it'll be a 1-lap shootout to the end of the stage. With CJ, Billy, Gerald, Odion, JQ, those are your top 5. None of those drivers are in the hunt. Your next closest driver is Justin Chris at 11th. Maybe he can shoot his way up in 1 lap. You never know. Go around turn 4 as we get ready for the restart. 1-lap shootout to the end of stage 2. Green flag is out. CJ takes the lead. Billy and Gerald fighting for second. CJ pulls away just a little bit, few car lengths. Now Gerald to the inside of CJ. He definitely wants that stage win. As we head into turn 4, Gerald pulls away. Gerald Smith wins stage 2. What a run for Gerald. Sneaks in and takes stage 2. Gerald Smith is your stage 2 winner. He hasn't had the season he has wanted, but this is a good sign for this team. You want to build on momentum, especially towards the end of the season. You want to go feeling good into the off season. The number 79 was your stage 1 winner. Now, who can put together some speed to win this race, especially if it's a long green flag run? You're definitely going to need that speed. We've had a ton of lead changes, so nobody has really shown that speed to pull away. CJ had about 2 seconds, but they were gaining on him, so we will see who could put together the best laps the rest of the way. As the number 90 gets his lap back. He is currently 24th. Still a lap down. But with another caution, he'll be back on the lead lap. We should get the 1 to go this time around. The 33 team seemed to have some type of pit issue, but he is still on the lead lap. He's actually right behind his teammate, Andrew Green. He's in 22nd. They are both battling for the championship. As Gunny's in 9th. This is a good race for him. Justin Chris is right behind him in 10th. Doug Britton is in 20th. And Stewart is in 30th. Unfortunately, he's had some bad breaks today. So Gunny, if he can stick to this top 10, he will probably be the leader heading into next week in points. He has had a solid run the last 2 races. And we still have plenty to go in this one. This race has been sponsored by, this series has been sponsored by Education Solutions. As we get ready for the restart, and the start of stage 3. Green flag is out. Gerald gets a good jump on the 79. CJ looks to the inside of the 79, trying to take that second place, and the rookie JQ following CJ. Now the 10 takes a peek to the inside of of CJ. And JQ takes second. Now he has his sights set on the 31. 79 has shuffled back, lost a few positions. CJ's way on the outside, very close to that wall. 4 wide. Gunny doesn't want to see 4 wide right now, especially right in front of him. As he is currently in 8th, moved up 2 spots. As another caution is out. Let's see if we could figure out what happened here. 12 hits the 511, and that's all it takes. Put him right into the wall. Puts him right into the wall. 84 was there, but I do not think that 84 was involved. It's close. Looks like he just escapes that. Just take a ride on board with 84. Very close. Did not make contact though. As the 26 is in the pits, and he's been there for a while. It's possible he might have some overheating going on. When that hood is all mangled like that, you don't get good airflow. Temps start going up, oil temps, water temps. Having front end damage definitely is not a great thing to have. But this is definitely hurting him in the points. Should get the 1 to go signal this time around. We have about 40 laps to go to the end of the race. Andrew Green is still on pit road. So is Mike Honcho. Now number 511. the number 21 and the 01. So pit road is busy. And next week we head to Phoenix, which will be the last race of the season. There might be a ton on the line. Obviously, it's a championship. There will be a lot on the line, but we'll see how many drivers will be left in that hunt. As we get the one to go. We have two of those drivers in the hunt in the top 10. Gunny in 8th, Justin Chris in 10th and 9th. So that's a battle definitely we got to keep an eye on. Any positions, any points at this stage. Can they make their way up to the top 5 to get some stage points? That might be what determines the championship next week. So they're definitely shooting for that top 5. Obviously, you want to win the race, but you definitely want stage points. As we head into turn 4. This might not be the last restart of the day. Pace car comes off. Green flag is out. Gerald Smith leads the way. JQ and Tyler, 2 rookies right behind him that are hungry for a win. Can Gerald hold them off? Tyler trying to hold back that 61. That 61 has shown some speed. All this battling is letting the 31 grow his lead. JQ on the outside battling Tyler. Now the 61 makes a move. Now he takes 3rd. As we see the CJ get a little loose. Gunny has fallen. Oh, Gunny had a ton of damage. Oh my, this is not good. This has not been a good day for the Blue Crew. The 510 just runs him into the wall. Not sure what's going on with the 510. He just rides up and he just gets collected. Hits that wall very hard, loses the whole front like his teammate. Man, what an unfortunate turn of events for the 68. In a blink of an eye, he might be out of that hunt. He was looking so good. He was in the top 10. Justin Chris is still in the top 10. He is currently 7. So that is huge right now. These points are huge for the 499. As we saw Andrew Green back out on the track. As Gerald Smith and Billy Sauter are 1 and 2 right now. Teammates, as they have pulled away. Things could turn in a dime in the ESL. As we see Justin Chris break the top 5. Everything's going their way for that team right now. As CJ trying to take a peek into the inside. Can the 499 stay in the top 10 as Billy Sauter takes the lead from the 31. Let's run down the standings with Gunny in 27th. He is your leader coming into this race. Stewart was in second. He is 29th. Merle was third. He is 15th. Justin Chris was fourth. He is actually fourth in this race. Andrew Green, he is 31st. Tough break for that team all day. They've tried to repair that car a few times. And Doug Britton is currently 15th. He was tied with Andrew coming into this race. So the 499, which is in fourth right now, he was only 6 points down coming into this race, so he's made a ton of ground and some. Now he just needs to stay clean and stay up front and finish this race. As Gerald takes the lead back from the 61. Now the 61 comes back and takes the lead from the 31. Now they're neck and neck as we head to the front stretch. 31 beats him to the line. Has a comfortable lead, a few car lengths right now. I wouldn't call it comfortable, but he has the lead. As the laps wind down. To the outside, takes the lead right back. As they're battling though, the 79 keeps inching closer and closer. So he's definitely not out of it yet. But they definitely have a good lead on the third place car. As you see CJ takes over third. They have about a second and a half on CJ. With no traffic in sight. Gunny's still in the pits down to 31st. Justin Chris has fallen out of the top 5. He is currently 9th. So he is losing some speed here, as the 405 is trying to make a run on him. This is what the other drivers want to see. They don't want him to have a too big of a lead going into the last race. As he makes a pass on Berto, he is back up to 8th. as Billy's still holding on to the lead. About a 1.4-second lead on Odin. That is currently in third place. Billy Sauter putting together some good laps as a 31 goes to the inside, trying to reclaim the lead. Takes the lead back easily. As you see, Doug Britton climbs up to 13th. Might come out second in the standings at the end of this race. There's the Apex teammates 1 and 2. Trying to pull away. Put this race on ice as Gunny's back out on the track. He is currently 32nd, which is unfortunate. They're trying to get any point they can right now. Really started to the outside of Gunny, trying to get past him. As Gerald pulls away. Gunny gets past, gets a lap back. And 61 is right back on Gerald's bumper, goes to the outside, takes a look. There is no lap traffic ahead. We have the 125, they might catch in. As CJ takes third place on the 79. And CJ puts together some good laps. He has shown some speed. He's definitely pulls away from the 79. Maybe that's why he needed a little clean air to get things going. Apex teammates kind of like drafting together as the 61 tries to take a look to the outside. Gerald is pretty strong, continues to hold off the 61. As we have 16 laps to go. As Billy's on the inside, neck and neck to go into the backstretch. And the caution comes out. And this changes everything. There's JQ. Looks like the 24 and JQ get into it. 24 just gets extremely loose. 24 gets extremely loose here. As you see the 3 dive into the inside. Actually, the 3 hits the 24. He rear ends the 10 and the 10 just hits the wall. Let's take a ride with the 10. Oof, that's a tough hit. Then the 2 finishes him off. The 10 was having such a great run today. The rookie was trying to make a name for himself, and now that car is tore up. So now things are very, very interesting now. With only a few laps to go. As we've seen, the restarts are wild. Your top 10 are Gerald, Billy, CJ, Odion, Amelia, Justin, Brogan, Berto, Tyler, and Travis. Your drivers in the hunt. Justin, Chris in 6th. Doug in 13th. Merle in 14th. Andrew in 28th. Gunny in 31st. And Stewart in 27th. Those drivers are hoping Justin Chris makes a mistake. As we see E. Weezy getting a lap back. I don't know if any driver wants to see a restart at this point, as tires are worn, cars are all over the track. We might be in for a chaotic last few laps. We've had several cautions in this race. Who will head into Phoenix in the lead? As we go around turn 3, maybe we get the 1 to go signal here. Right now there's 13 laps to go in this race. As we head to the stripe. It is the 1 to go signal. We will have 11 laps to go once they wave the green flag. Who will take gambles? Who will take risks at this point? Some drivers are gonna have to take risks, even if it costs them. You have Doug and Merle side by side, 13 and 14. That's definitely a matchup to watch there. We go around turn 3. Pace cars getting ready to come off the track as we head into the Geico Restart zone. Green flag is out. And Gerald with the quick lead. CJ right behind him with the 61. CJ goes to the inside, takes second place. CJ's all alone on the inside as we see Justin Chris trying to split them both. Justin Chris up to fourth. As he's in the outside. As we have 10 to go. Justin Chris gets a little wide on the outside. He's trying to do everything he can to get up front. As Billy leads the way. Him and his teammate. Billy Sauter, Gerald Smith, Justin Chris, your top three as Justin Chris is creeping up on Gerald. He's trying to seal the deal right now. This could be for the title. If he could win this race, that'll be huge. As he gets to the back bumper, the 31 goes to the outside. Trying to make the pass on the outside. As we go around turn 2, still taking a peek. 31 gets right in front. He's going to try everything he can to block the 499. Seven laps to go. CJ's right on his bumper as the 31 also catches the 61. Now Travis Arthur makes a move on the 499. He takes away third for the moment. Travis said, don't forget about me, I'm still here. As we have a battle for the lead. Billy Sauter takes it right back. He's holding on to that lead. 31 gets a little loose. 5 laps to go as the caution comes out. Man. Wow, the 24 is on his roof. Wow, let's see what's going on here. The replay. Oh, the 513. 24 has nowhere to go. 513 just kind of loses it there. Oh, the 9. The 9 clips the 13. Rear ends the back wall, and the 24 has nowhere to go. At those speeds, sometimes you just can't make the moves. It just plows right into him. Tries to slow down, nothing there. Hopefully Zach is okay. Now the question is, will we get the 1 to go before the race ends? If we do, we'll have one more restart. If we don't, then Billy Sauter is the winner of this race. I'm hoping we get the one to go. Would love to see this race finish on green. Justin Chris has worked his way up to the top 3, so he'll definitely get some stage points as long as he doesn't have an incident here. Doug Britton is 10th. Merle is 12th. So those two are still not crazy far behind. They should be in the mix for the last race of the season as far as the championship is concerned. Stewart is 24th. Andrew is 26th. And Gunny is 29th. Everyone is wanting a one to go signal. Let's get out. Let's get the shootout we deserve. So much has happened in this race. This definitely has mixed things up in the standings, the team standings. It's just been crazy. I expect no different next week. All the chips are on the line next week. Will we get the one to go signal this time around? We get the one to go. It's going to be a one-lap shootout for the win. This is what we deserve. A one-lap shootout. Will Apex get the victory? Will Justin Chris sneak in and get a win? Amelia Rose is also in the hunt there for the win. Brogan, he hasn't won all season. There's a few cars in the top 5 that have not won all season. As we head around turn 3. Everyone is on pins and needles right now. These points are very big right now. Pace car is getting ready to come off. He comes off onto the apron. We head into the restart zone. Green flag is out. Billy Sauter takes the lead as we have one lap to go. Can the 61 hold on as Justin Chris trying to take second from Gerald? We head around turn 2. Billy still in the lead. Justin Chris goes to the inside of Billy as we go around turn 3. Now Justin Chris is in the lead with Amelia Rose right behind him. Justin Chris wins at Kentucky. What a race by Justin Chris. Justin Chris made some moves. as the fireworks go off. What a win by Justin Chris and the Northern Lights Racing. As two of his teammates go right past him to congratulate him. What a wild one this one was. As he's going to have probably a comfortable lead heading into next week. I wouldn't say comfortable, but it's going to be big enough that he might just, all he has to do is just have a clean race and he should be okay. But anything could happen. What a bad break for the 61. 61 had a great chance to win this race. Gerald Smith also had a great, that last caution really did them in. They had that race sealed. But that's sometimes how racing goes. You just don't know when the cautions come out, when anything can happen. It can change the complexion of the race. Next week we head to Phoenix for 150 laps at a 1-mile track. A little bit of short track racing. There's going to be a lot on the line next week. Can Justin Chris hold everyone off and win the title for Northern Lights Racing? You know, they've had their issues in this series. Looks like they're trying to put it together. So it's going to be an interesting race next week. I appreciate everyone coming out and watching the stream. I will see you guys next time.